Okay, so here we are, September 28th. We're down at City Hall, and we just had the first of what appeared to be a First Nations ceremony. It was a closing ceremony. And I'm here with an activist from Occupy ICE?
Occupy ICE PDX.
Occupy ICE PDX.
Yes.
I know there's a couple different names.
It's Occupy ICE.
And I could see that, I noticed that there was some tension with G4S and security here. Has there been some ongoing issues? And then I would like to follow up with, you have the floor of any kind of response. I could tell you wanted to say something to the mayor during that ceremony.
Yeah, we've been occupying here in front of City Hall for over a month. We've been holding a 24/7 vigil for the children that are being held in cages, people that have been dying in these ICE detention facilities, and the families that are being torn apart. G4S security has multiple times harassed us, called us names, been really petty about people going on to actual City Hall property.
Has there been physical contact? I mean, is it just harassment or security?
They've deployed mace upon.
So you've had chemical weapons deployed upon your peaceful protest out front the last 30 days?
Yes.
And which officer was that? Which security was that?
It was G4S. I don't know specifically.
We don't know exactly who that was.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
But I just wanted to speak to Ted Wheeler after he was finished with what he was doing here at this First Nations ceremony. And I wanted to ask him a couple questions about, for one thing, like, is Portland an actual sanctuary city? And if so, why is Ted Wheeler allowing ICE and DHS to harass immigrant families? And if Ted Wheeler's against that, what is he going to do to help with that and to protect these families? As soon as I walked onto City Hall property, one of the G4S agents started squaring off with me and gave me really dirty looks and kept an eye on me. And he said to his supervisor, I assume, 108, I believe, which I am assuming is a call for like possible instigator, and I had no intention of disrupting this event at all.
This was today?
Yeah, this was today. I had no intention of disrupting this event. I wanted to be incredibly respectful, but I still wanted to speak to my mayor, because getting a meeting with the mayor is actually incredibly difficult, and everyone should have the right to speak to their elected officials, but yeah, he ran back in his hidey hole once he was done with speaking to various folks that came for this event today.
Okay. So and that kind of, I think, is what I'm sensing. There was some tension. There was security seemed to be extremely high.
Yeah,
I saw a couple of plain clothes, business suit type young guys that were clearly working security.
Yeah.
Has there been threats made, or is there?
They've told us that if we trespass, we will face arrest.
Has there been any threats coming towards the City Hall?
No.
So there's nothing has been threatened.
No.
But so now there is this presence and escalated security.
Correct. They obviously were scared of our presence here during this very public event.
Right.
None of us had any intention of disrupting this event because we want to respect people's identities and their
First
culture.
Nations, absolutely.
And
well, I applaud that. I think that was really a good move.
Yeah, and we didn't want to disrupt that in any way, but as soon as me and my comrade walked onto proper City Hall property, their G4S started like squaring off and giving us dirty looks, and being very like aware of our what we were doing and where we were. All of the G4S agents that were here outside, there was a couple of them in clothes in their uniform.
Yeah.
And as soon as me and my friend were close to the mayor, both of them came over and like stood in front of us.
Yeah, I noticed that just here moments ago. Yeah, I noticed that. There really seemed to be a lot of tension. I mean, I even had one officer come and tell me that my daughter couldn't stand on the concrete railing.
Yeah.
And I mean, I could kind of see the safety issue, but I couldn't help but think I was here early and I was talking with you.
Yeah.
But I don't want to make more out of that than it was. It could have just been a safety thing, but I've never, in all of my years, been down here at City Hall, never had anybody come and tell me my daughter couldn't stand on a ledge or a railing.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. I didn't recognize
because
them.
they saw you talking to us.
I'm kind of making assumptions, but I'm kind of leaning in your speculation there. So I just want to wrap this up. We're at 5 minutes. Anything else? Your closing remarks. Do you have any requests from the mayor? Have you been clear in communications of what you're looking for out here?
Yes.
Does he understand why you're here on the sidewalk?
I assume that he does know why we're here. We have stated multiple times in interactions we've had with him and various officials that we want to abolish ICE. And that means that we want Mayor Ted Wheeler to revoke the contract that he has, that the city has with Stuart Lindquist, who's the property owner of the ICE processing facility on Macadam Street.
This is the detention center on Macadam that we were at for 5 weeks.
Yeah, we want Mayor Ted Wheeler and City Hall to denounce that facility and also to end contracts with them and not provide any public assistance or funding towards that building.
Has there been any dialogue on that dynamic? I mean, I've heard some things from Chloe saying that they couldn't get out of the lease. Has the crew here had any dialogue at all with the mayor's office or Chloe, Commissioner Udaley?
We haven't had very much dialogue because they've been very resistant to us communicating with them in any kind of fashion or any kind of setting, which is a shame.
But you have attempted an outreach.
Definitely.
I mean, there's been a phone call. There's been an email saying, we come in peace.
Yeah, many emails.
This is what we want.
Yes, and we've been outside of their door for days.
Okay.
Yelling at them to get rid of the contracts with Stuart Lindquist and with ICE and the Department of Homeland.
So you've been very clear. There's no miscommunication.
Yeah, there's no miscommunication.
Okay. Cool. Well, what more can you do? Thank you so much for getting your testimony. I think it's really powerful. Me personally, I'm just wondering, how do we open the dialogue when I'm seeing security that looks like secret agents guarding the front? Tells me a lot. It speaks volumes, and I'm not even really getting all the back history. I can tell that tensions are at an all-time high down here. And I'm just wondering, how do we get us all seated at a table?
I just think it really starts with going to City Hall meetings and
the hearings.
Yes, and voicing our thoughts and opinions and what we want to do with this action.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.